Hey guys, today we are going to do lesson 73, decoding two-syllable words. Um, and this is basically a review of decoding skill 1 and decoding skill 2. Remember, decoding skill 1 tells us when there's two working vowels, we need to come back to the first working vowel and see how many consonants are following it. If there's one consonant following it, decoding skill 1 tells us one will run. Decoding skill 2 tells us when we come back to that first working vowel, if there are two consonants following it, two will split. So let's practice using those decoding skills to prove these two-syllable words. Let's prove this word. We are going to XRE. We are going to XRO, and we have OST, so we need to underline the OST. We're going to come back to our first working vowel, and when we come back to our first working vowel, we see one consonant, so we know one will run, so we're going to split and draw a line right between the E and the P. Our first syllable follows phonetic skill 3, so our E is long, and our first syllable says re. Our second syllable, we know that O is going to be long, and that says post. So our word is repost. We had to repost the job because nobody applied for it. All right, let's prove this word. We are going to X the E, arc the CL, X the I, and X the E. We have two working vowels, so we're going to come back to the first working vowel. We have a blend. Remember, you can't split a blend, so that's one, so it's going to follow decoding skill 1. One must run, so we're going to split right between the E and the C. Our first syllable is going to be, the vowel's going to be long, and it's going to say D. Our second syllable follows a phonetic skill 4. Our E is going to be silent and our I is going to be long. That says cline. Read the word with me, decline. I did not have enough money in my account, so my card was declined. Now let's look at this word. We are going to XRO, XRA, come back to our first working vowel. We have two consonants, so decoding skill 2 tells us two will split, so we're going to draw a line between the M and the B. This follows phonetic skill 1, so our O is going to be short and it's going to say calm. This follows phonetic skill 1, so our A is going to be short and it's going to say bat. We read that word as combat. Read it with me, combat. The soldiers went into combat. All right, let's prove another one. We're going to XRA, XRA, come back to the first vowel. There are two consonants. It follows decoding skill 2. Two will split. This is going to be short. This follows phonetic skill 2, but it's going to make the schwa sound, so we're going to put the schwa over it. This word is rampant. Say it with me, rampant. All right, let's look at another one. We're going to X the A, X the I, come back to our first working vowel. One consonant follows it, so one will run. We're going to split that there. The first syllable is going to follow phonetic skill 3, and it is going to be long. This one, second syllable, follows phonetic skill 1. It's going to be short. The first syllable says bay. The second syllable says sis. Read the word with me, basis. All right, let's do another one. We are going to X the U, arc the DR, X the E. We're going to come back and we have a consonant and a blend, so that's going to be 2. It's going to follow decoding skill 2. 2 will split, so we're going to split it right there between the N and the DR blend. Our first syllable is going to follow phonetic skill 1, and it's going to say hun. Our second syllable is going to make the schwa sound. This word is 100. Say the word 100. I can count past 100. All right, let's look at another one. We're going to XRA, arc our DR, XRE. Then we're going to come back. There are two consonants following our first working vowel, so two will split. Our vowel is going to be short because it follows phonetic skill 1. Remember that you're going to mark out that D because you've got twin consonants or double consonants. And then our E is going to follow phonetic skill 2, so it's going to be short. Our word is address. Make sure you put the address on the envelope. Let's look at the next word. We're going to X the O, X the U, and arc the ST blend. We're going to come back to our first working vowel. There's one consonant following our first working vowel. So one will run. We're going to split right there. Our O is going to be long because it follows phonetic skill 3. We have two guardians, so it follows phonetic skill 2. That's going to be short. Our first syllable says low. Our second syllable says cuss. We're going to put it together. The word is locust. Say the word with me, locust. All right, let's do 2 more and then we'll stop and we'll do a second part tomorrow. All right, so we're going to X our A, X our O. Come back to our first working vowel, and we know that there's one consonant following it, so one must run. We're going to split there. Now, we don't say ago, we say ago, so we're going to put the schwa sound over there, and that O is going to be long. That word is ago. Say it with me, ago. Long ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth. All right, let's do our last word for today. So we're going to X the U, X the O. There are 2 consonants following our first vowel, so 2 will split. We're going to split them right there between the M and the B. The U is going to be short because that follows phonetic skill 1. Our O is going to be long because it follows phonetic skill 3. The first syllable says jum. The second syllable says bow. The word is jumbo. Say it with me. Jumbo. Jumbo is another word for large.